welcome to episode 2 of Berta's Mystic Kitchen. Today we're going to be using some leftovers that my fiance made yesterday. He had made some meatball sandwiches with meatballs and sausage, and I will never let a leftover go to waste. So he took some for lunch and there was still more left, so I'm not going to let it go. So I'm going to turn this into a little bit of a barbecue with some rice and some homemade tortillas. So once you try these tortillas at home, you will never want to buy store-bought again. But first I'm going to throw this into a pot. Got one of these big heavy cast iron pots and I really love it. So I'm going to put all this in there. Just going to dump it in. I usually clean as I go. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today, and then I'm just gonna dump. I had like 3/4 of a thing of barbecue sauce in the fridge, so I'm just gonna dump that in there. I'll put it on, excuse me. I put it on the oven with the lid on, nice and tight, and let that like kind of come back to life a little bit. So there's quite a bit in there still. I'm just going to leave it upside down and come back to it later. But I'm going to go ahead and get it going on the stove. So then I'm going to get my rice going next, because it does take 20 minutes. And the timing, I'm usually pretty good about timing, so we should be eating in about 20 minutes. This meal, even if you included the meat, the meatballs were a small bag of frozen meatballs, about $3 or $4. The sausage was a jalapeno cheddar. It was about $4. Plus the rice, which you probably already have or you should have on hand. And the tortillas are just flour, basically flour, water, and I use coconut oil. So that's stuff I have on hand. So this meal would be definitely under $10 for sure. Let me go ahead and turn this one on. And this is a redo meal, so it's even cheaper. So you could have had one night, you could have had the sandwiches, and now we're making something else out of it. So it just depends on how big your family is. But so I've got that going right now. I have this handy dandy pan. This is what I use to cook my tortillas on. I like that it has the grill marks. They just come out better that way. I've tried a flat pan. They work okay too, but I like the grill marks. So this is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to go with the rice. Make sure that you have a pot with a tight fitting